Are we sitting comfortably?
Feel feeling good.
Then we'll begin. Now, let me make sure that everyone can see, everyone can hear both of us, because we have a guest on our stream tonight.
Hey, Nani Nani!
Hey, Naughty Naughty and a hey, hey, hey. Thank you for coming here. I am so tired of doing this all by myself. Please introduce yourself to the chat.
Oh, hello everybody. This is Emily Clark of Stealing Focus, the musical theater history and review show over on ye old YouTube.
Really? Where can we see that? Is there a link you can put in the chat, maybe?
There sure is. I'll just clickety-clack that here right now.
Brilliant.
YouTube.com/ it's my name, kind of like Bette Midler's name, Divine Miss M 82.
Nice.
Because that was her nickname.
Cool.
I put the link in the chat, so that's where you guys can find me. I usually do my episodes with a little fuzzy green puppet named Gerald.
Yes, who is adorable and a wonderful singer, I must add.
As
are you.
He's a wonderful singer.
As are you.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Oh, I've heard you sing. I mean, game recognized game. And in this game,
yes.
Now you're a musician. You teach musical theater professionally, correct?
I do. I teach musical theater to kids. I've directed musicals. I kind of teach everyone from like kindergartners to adults. So
Brilliant.
I've done it all. Baby.
You've taught me, certainly. I've really enjoyed your channel.
Oh, thank you.
And you're also an actress.
I'm
correct?
an actor, yes. Actor, singer, producer. I'm all the hyphenates, you know?
Yeah, a multiple threat, triple threat, plus.
Yeah. It's kind of the evolution of the bossy little theater kid. You know, just let her grow up to be bossy because she'll put together all the shows.
Yeah, they direct, they produce. You have to be bossy. I mean, theater...
You gotta do it.
Theater as a medium is about getting large groups of people to do ridiculous things together and have it be meaningful and beautiful.
Oh, yeah. So I went to UC Santa Cruz, and I don't know if you know, but UC Santa Cruz had a very extensive, well-known, well-regarded Shakespeare program.
Really?
Oh yeah, and they had this. I don't know if they still do it, but they had this thing called Shakespeare to Go, where they would cut down a Shakespeare play. And you would learn it one quarter, and the next quarter you would tour it around to a bunch of schools.
Ooh.
And so I got cast my senior year. We did Taming of the Shrew, but we flipped the genders and put it in a Catholic high school.
Oh.
And the director knew I was a musical theater kid, so he's like, let's have Emily throw in some... It was like when I started music directing, basically. It's like, throw in some Kiss Me Kate songs. So
Nice.
I was playing Biandello, who's like the Karen from Mean Girls of Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah.
And then we would do like We Open in Venice and like shit like that. It was crazy. It was so much fun. We had like hockey sticks and
Nice.
the boys were playing the girl parts, and like our Bianca was like, he was like every Santa Cruz hippie guy, like so pretty, playing Sublime in the Quad, that kind of guy.
Wonderful.
And then our Kate was like Christian Slater and Heathers, kind of. So it was.
Oh my God!
Ahead
Oh,
of our
that's amazing.
time, I'm telling you. Telling you. So
Great.
I know some of the Shakespeare.
Taming of the Incel, says the chat.
Oh yeah, Taming is a tricky show. I tell you.
Oh yeah.
You can't do it unless you comment on it. And even then, the commentary isn't great.
It's so easy to get wrong in a lot of ways.
So
anyway.
Easy. But let's do the game.
Yeah, anyway, now that we've established that we're both Shakespeare nerds, enter Kyle, enter Emily. Okay, Hamlet. Hamlet is busy. ... Okay,
Ooh. Oh my God! Look at what he looks like with his little like hoodie.
Right.
Does he have like a little hoodie on? Oh my God.
Okay, so there's a thing you need to know about this game. I discovered on day one. Options. Okay, character costumes, modern, default.
Oh my God.
We have the option. I mean, but I'm sticking with modern because
I like the modern though. I gotta say.
I mean, this is so
Stick
like
with it.
he's Jughead. We're basically doing the
too
CW. Yeah.
It's too good.
So let's say I'll be Hamlet and you be
He's totally Jughead.
Yes. What's Jughead? What does Cold Sprout sound like?
What? Wait, is he saying? Are those the nicknames for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Yes,
there?
yes. I can't remember which is which, but these are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern in the matching
Rosie,
South.
Gilda.
Rosie and Gilda, Lady Rosencrantz, Lady Guildenstern. They're yeah,
I love it.
yeah. The modern dress doesn't apply to the peasantry or the commoners or the guards. It's just the nobles, which could be a commentary, but anyway. Rosie, Gilda, what the hell are you both doing here?
Oh, should I do her?
Go ahead.
Coming to visit you, of course.
Perfect.
We were on our way to stuff our faces at the German court.
I am so glad I invited you here.
To pay our respects, she means. Oh, these are two different people.
Yes.
Right.
Are they? Are they?
We thought we'd pay you a visit too. ...
You came
Ooh.
purely to see me?
Of course. So what's got you down, old friend? I mean, aside from your father dying and that awful snake incident, bitten in the garden, was it? Oh, wait, I turned my thing. Oh, Gilda, you're being obscene. Oh, who knew Danish snakes were such a prolific threat? Honestly, Hamlet, we are truly sorry to hear about your father's passing. Really.
It's all right. Listen, you're not being straight with me. Why are you both here? Did you really come of your own accord?
Of course. What? Rosie, that's not true. What about that letter from his uncle?
I see. My uncle sent you. I knew it. The dog. He's got even you two watching me now.
No, believe us, Hamlet. We only came to pay our respects, not for anything nefarious. Your new father seems worried about you.
Hamlet now wants to avoid Lady Rosencrantz. Rosencrantz wants to
wow.
impress King Claudians. Okay, so the way this game works is we're overhearing other conversations and we're collecting information. So anything in bold indicates like some update to a file somewhere, which is located up here. Timeline, predicting the future. Now, this timeline, Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, next day is Saturday, Sunday. So we have these 4 days. And these are... This is the time that I'm going to be alive in the plot of Hamlet. Up until I am stabbed by a spy from who knows where. A spy who will...
Spoiler!
No, it's happened already. A spy...
No.
A spy from who knows where who will then convince the castle that I drowned in a fit of madness. So what we gotta do, the main quest... the way to beat the game, so to speak, is to figure out where the spy is. And also, listen in on Hamlet. So, at 10:15, we are going to spy on Hamlet, then in...
Alright.
Where's that? The Great Hall. Okay. So cool. And then...
Put it in the agenda. Hamlet. Business aside, that odd little performer man you liked so much is coming to Denmark. We saw him coming up the road.
Peter Quince? Really? Yes, it's one of those things. It's the Infinity War of Shakespeare. Peter Quince has showed up.
Mechanicals with him?
It's a one-man show. Peter Quince is just a one-man show. But
he ditched the other guys. The other guys are really dragging him down.
Yeah. I mean, they can't get their shit together in one, But anyway, this is one of those things. I wouldn't be surprised if other Shakespearean characters are going to show up further down in gameplay. I haven't met any yet.
I'm telling you, Romeo and Juliet gonna come rolling in.
Yeah, Othello's going to be an ambassador or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Anyway, the player king, Richard Dreyfuss himself. It's been years since we last saw Quince perform, hasn't it?
A show's already been arranged for the whole court tomorrow night.
Yes. That sounds more wonderful than anything that's happened lately. When I was younger, I believe he often allowed me to provide input on his performance. Sometimes he'd even let me contribute to the script. Wink that can be seen from space.
Oh, wink. Oh, sounds delightful and distracting from all the darkness lately.
Yes. Distracting. Ophelia learns about a future event. Okay, Quince will put on the play. Good. Timeline. Let us check our schedule. Okay, Hamlet, and that's in the play. Okay, same day, Friday. Friday's gonna be a busy day, so we have to catch him.
So much.
So much. A lot on our plate. I'm swamped. 11:20 is when it's the last time we can finish To Be or Not to Be. Friday. Oh wait, no, that's... Hey, honey.
Hi.
Oh, Jody, say hi to the chat.
Hello,
hi, Jody.
chat. Hello, bowl of jelly beans.
There's a bowl of jelly beans on the desk. Emily says hi.
I thought that was my new nickname. I thought my new nickname was Bowl of Jelly Beans.
Emily thought her new nickname was a bowl of jelly beans, dear.
Oh, okay.
Hi, bowl of
no,
jelly
you just
beans.
got it like a very prominent bowl of jelly beans, and also you have jerky.
I needed snacks. This stream could go on for a while.
That sounds amazing. I want jelly beans and jerky.
Yeah, I'm surrounded.
Only J food.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by cardboard. Anyway,
Aren't we all?
Anyway, where were we? We're in the script.
Oh, the play. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I clicked. Whoops. I'll go see him. The playmaster. He's here. He's gonna be here. I'll go see him.
He's here.
Yeah, cool. Maybe it'll help to distract me from less savory matters. See you both at the performance tomorrow night. The play's the thing. We're gonna capture the conscience of the king. Now, I mean,
he believes that he'll perform soon.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I like that little phrasing. He believes. Like, he doesn't know he believes, because this is a game about information, about telling people certain things to get them to do certain things for you. Like a lot of Shakespeare plays, it's a lot of hiding behind tapestries and yada yada and getting people to do things. So it's a gamified Shakespeare performance.
I shall hide behind the tapestry. It's a fair plan.
It's what tapestries are for.
Why else do they hang there?
Yeah. Anyway, he skips a bit. I mean, he didn't do the whole thing. I have of late, but work for I'm not lost on my mirth for custom exercise, and he gets so custom.
I always remember that because in Hair they have that. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason. In fact, they have that, and then they have that other Shakespeare song in Hair. They have when at the end of the show they have eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace. That's a different play, kids.
Yeah. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty and form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel, in expression, how like a god. The beauty of the world. The paragon of animals. And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust?
I have my script open just so I can refer to things.
Yeah. Yes, dear, the new chair came. You are live. The mic can hear you, so you know.
Got that chair?
Anyway, Player King, Peter Quince. My pleasure.
There he is.
It truly is a treat to return. I think we could use some drama right now. Some comedy or tragedy. Tragical, comical, historical, yada yada. Perhaps one then the other.
Lamentable tragedy.
Thank you. Though a tragedy better fits the mood of the castle, I think. Actually, do you want to do Quince?
Oh, I can more than provide, my dear prince.
Excellent. I've heard that the performance is to start tomorrow night.
Indeed, my lord. Why, I'm already hard at work on the script.
The chat keeps saying that he looks like some Zelda character. I don't know which. I never played any of the Zelda games, but...
God, I don't know.
You haven't written it yet?
No, I'm an improvisational artist, you see. My performances adapt to the local conversation at hand. You see, yes, and all.
I made the same joke.
So much more topical that way, you understand, I'm sure.
How interesting. I have some ideas, but no stroke of genius quite yet. Let me think on it a while. We'll speak more tomorrow.
Of course, my lord. I'll be waiting.
Tingle, that's the character. Okay, future event.
Tingle.
Excellent.
Tingle, I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Now we can... Let's follow him.
Oh, let's do it.
Excellent. Now, there are so many, like, sub-quests, side quests that you can unlock in this game that we haven't really explored because I want to actually finish it before we start, unlocking endings.
This actually works really well for me because, like, when I was a kid, my brother Cody plays Gerald the Puppet.
Yeah.
My brother is quite a gamer, and I never was. But when we were kids, I used to, like, hang out in his room while he would play video games, and I would put, like, Rent on or Assassins, and I just watch him play. So I know how a lot of old video games go, but I've never played them. So this is familiar to me.
Yeah,
just sitting here. Watching you play.
Yeah,
giving
streaming.
My input.
Streaming kind of like, broadcasted and commodified, like, the experience of watching your siblings play video games. It's
crazy.
I lived in a house with a PlayStation 2. I didn't really play it myself, but I grew up watching my brother play it, so I know the worlds of, like, the Spyro games or the Crash Bandicoot games pretty well, but...
Yeah.
But everything else is just, kind of... It's performance.
Yeah.
There's a reason both games and theaters use the word play when we do this.
Ooh, that's deep. I like that.
Anyway, so Irma...
Really makes you think. Irma!
Irma. The voice I've been using for her is kind of like, I can't remember the actress's name. Kiss My Grits.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My lady, if he treats you cruelly tonight...
He won't.
But if he does, will you not see to it that he is disciplined?
He needs a mother, Irma, not a militant leader. Okay, so Irma's deal, she's the cook. She hates Hamlet because he's, he's cray, and, it's hard to work around him. And also, there's a little side quest. I followed Rosencrantz and Guildenstern around to figure out what they were doing. And I was rewarded by finding out...
Did you slip into a Tom Stoppard play?
I tried to. I really wished it happened, but no. It turns out that their subquest is, like, making a stew for Irma by gathering roots and berries. And so I just spent, like, the second stream just following them around. Anyway. Oh, and it's dinner time. Dinner is served.
All right.
Cool, and we can walk through chairs. I can stand in my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend, there you go.
Irma, this is wonderful. As always, my dear.
Of course, love.
Yes. Many thanks, Irma. You've made my wife happier and plumper. You've made her a happier and plumper woman during these hard times. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's Hamlet going, wow. Aren't you hungry?
Nope.
My appetite fails me. Perhaps it's just a stench on the wind, blowing in from the graveyard. Oh, Hamlet.
Idiot.
Loud.
Why is it? Oh, it's an aside.
Yes.
An aside. That's
yeah.
why it's in parentheses.
Yeah.
Cough, cough, idiot.
Oh, by all means, yell the asides. It's a stream. You're supposed to yell. There's a reason, like, the most popular streamers are yelling all the time.
Oh yeah, that's what Nathan Lane does in The Producers. He yells his asides.
Yes. Enough. Shut up straight. Look at your mother when you speak to her. Or what? Or I'll have to teach you discipline at the tip of my blade.
Damn.
You ought to have sent me away when you had the chance. Not until this madness you expressed has subsided. Then we will all be waiting a while for my behavior to become pleasant, I expect. Good
Claudius
dinner.
has like a little medal on or something like that.
Yeah. Well, he is king. Okay.
On his sharp jacket.
Okay, Claudius. Actually, let's follow Claudius around now.
Let's creep around him. Let's follow that
guy. We know that Claudius is going to spy on Hamlet, so that's where we need to be. So, actually, we can talk to him before we do that.
Ooh.
Mysterious Playmaster. Astrid. What does he know about Astrid? Because, there's a subplot involving a Queen Astrid, who was friends with Gertrude when she was younger. You want to be Ophelia and I'll be, Claudius?
I will. I like her little headphones around
Yes.
her neck, too. That's fantastic. Okay. Your mother, Queen Astrid, I don't know anything about her. What was she like?
I haven't heard that name in quite some years. She passed when I was a boy, and my brother a little less than... I never knew her well. When we were young, courtiers often praised my brother Hamlet for how strongly he resembled our mother, with her fair features. I've never spoken to him about her death. My father loved her deeply, in the time they were wedded. Then he too died, and it was just my brother Hamlet and I, stuck with one another. Your father served Astrid greatly, as with my father. Now he provides me with his service. A family legacy of sorts.
Cool.
Cool. Let's see, Ghost and Elsinore. Okay, actually, you want to take this one? What do you want to ask Claudius? I mean, we're Ophelia. What have you ever wanted to ask him? Anything.
Just anything? Like
Yeah,
anything?
Well, anything, on the list.
Okay, wait, let me look at that list. Let's see. Let me ask him about, inconvenient affection.
All right, let's do it.
And let's do that. That sounds fun. That sounds dramatic. My lord, you know of Hamlet's affections for me. Do you bear me any ill will as a result?
Yep. Sorry, what? No. I care not a whit. No, you care. You care. Not me, you do. In fact, I'm about to arrange a suitable match for him with Lady Birgitta. She's Icelandic, I think? Swedish? I'll look it up.
It sounds like Brigitte from The Sound of Music.
Yes. We've been holding back on the betrothal because of the war effort, but we should move quickly now that we have reached tentative peace.
Wah, I like that his was wah.
Wah.
I learned about a future event.
Cool. You want to keep talking to him, or just, talk to him? Actually, we do need to get into the Queen's chambers, because Hamlet asked us to, look at her diary and stuff, so...
Let's go in her chambers.
Lord,
My lord, I'd like to seek permission to enter the Queen's personal chambers. Is that okay?
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Why are all his laughs so funny?
I don't know. I'm jolly! I haven't had access to my wife's rooms in months. Sorry, I don't have a key. Well,
well then.
I mean, whose fault is that really, dude? I appreciate that she's in mourning and needs her privacy. Only Irma and Britt are allowed to enter. Right, so we need to get on their good sides.
Let's find Irma and Britt and, become friends with them.
Yeah, we tried that with Britt earlier. It didn't go well. Because, Britt...
What about Irma?
Irma... Yeah, Irma is doing the stew. But I don't want to get too sidetracked for now. We still have To Be or Not To Be to get to, so let's just keep following him. And we can speed up time, so... Oh, damn.
Oh, shit! Locked.
Locked.
Oh, well.
Who would have access? Alright.
Who would have access to
Timeline. Damn it, where did... Dine. Polonius remembers my mother. Okay. Roll a betrothal. I think that's where we need to go next. And To Be or Not To Be happens... here. Okay. We didn't miss it. Good. Because I've had streams where, let's just go to Polonius. Can we go to... Right. Journal. There we go. Characters. Everyone has little thumbnails. So there's Polonius. Oh, he looks a little Bill Murray-ish.
Look at his little scarf!
Yeah, he looks like a Wes Anderson character. It's wonderful.
Yep.
I've managed to save Father's life. It seems that any time Hamlet is distracted or prevented from meeting my mother after the play, Father is safe. So good. Yeah, we figured out how to keep Laertes from going to Paris. So,
thank God.
And that gets him, this is Lady Brigitta. Claudius is trying to get her set up with, Hamlet, but she's dating my brother. There was a little incident where I hid behind a couch and listened to them doing it. It was embarrassing. There's a stream for that. Anyway, so, yeah, let's go ahead and, talk to Dad. There's a graveyard. Go to the graveyard.
Let's go talk to Daddy. Run, Ophelia, run! Look at her sprint. Look at her go.
Yeah. Compliments to the artist in this game. It's such a beautiful game.
It's real pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
And like also like this is the world we live in now, is that you can make like a RPG video game about Shakespeare shit.
Yeah. Oh,
It's so cool.
Ophelia, you're here. Do you know what today is?
I'm not certain what you mean. Judging by where we are, I'd assume it's got something to do with Mother?
Today marks the day your mother and I were first wed. She was close to your age then. You were so wonderfully young. I wish I could remember my own mind at that point in my life. Everything was so clean and simple, matters so easy to sort through. Do you ever miss your mother?
I think so.
You were so small when Elise died. Elise, that's her name. Okay.
Elise.
Hardly able to move on your own. And sickly, too. She was terrified she'd lose you as he lay ill. She handed you to a nursemaid instead of continuing to feed you. It likely saved your life, though it brought her immense pain to do so.
Lucky then.
Your mother was the light of my life. When she left us, my life, well... I have you, and Laertes. Were not for you two, my world would have gone completely dark. For many years, it was as though nothing would ever make me smile again. My hair grew white and my hands feeble. I felt I needed her to live. You are the spitting image of her. Sometimes when you were small, I could hardly bear to look at your face. It was painful. But I know she'd be so terribly proud of you and Laertes. That's what has kept me alive for these many years. That and, not standing behind tapestries, but... Why did I say that? I
avoided all tapestries till now.
I'll just stay out here a little longer, I think. If there is anything more you'd like to know about your mother, you have only to ask. By all means, exhaust my dialogue tree, my daughter. Exhaust my dialogue tree.
I will, Dad.
It's difficult remembering, but important.
Father, you know how deeply I love you, right?
I do. I've often felt I was failing my family as of late. Most of all, you.
I understand that you love me too.
That brings me some small relief.
She's like, I get it, but I'll leave you be. Be safe, Father.
Lonnie's is grieving Elise. Learn more about Dad. Cool. All right.
Nice.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise. Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise. Is that a Poe reference? These are the royal family graves. We can click on the graves.
These are royal family graves.
Yep.
The one in the center is Hamlet's father, King Hamlet. Someday, Hamlet, the queen, and the king will all find rest here.
Okay, no. Whoops.
You already said
all
that.
right, so I guess the ghost would show up here, if I'm not mistaken.
Seems like a good spot for you.
Yeah, and we have gotten hints earlier from Bernardo about how to talk to the ghost, so that might be a change of screen. Yeah. So anyway, I've set it up to follow Dad, and let's go ahead and do that. Little Sims-ish.
Follow Dad.
Yeah. You start there till midnight. Wow.
I did this new musical like a few years ago out here in LA, and it was called Skullduggery.
Yeah.
And it was a rock musical prequel to Hamlet.
Nice.
It was crazy. I have a lot of thoughts on it.
Nice.
It was fun. Hey, Bernardo, there he is.
Lady Ophelia, there's to be a betrothal
yeah.
announcement for Lady Bridget and Prince Hamlet in the chapel anon. My name is Bernardo, whatever, I'm Italian.
He's Italian.
It's a noble name, it's not a joke. Everyone thinks it's a joke, but people talk like this.
Shakespeare loves the Italian name.
He does.
Right now?
Yes. Admittedly, it is a lot of sudden. Earlier I was doing like a Hollywood Chris kind of voice for him, but this works too. I mean, Bernardo, he's malleable. Nevertheless, I've come to collect you. It would be inappropriate for you to miss this affair.
Lead the way.
Zoop! Teleport. Oh, new room, I think. No, this is the chapel, sorry. My thanks for your prompt attendance, everyone. Without further ado, we have something proud to announce. My nephew, Prince Hamlet, and Lady Brigitta are to be betrothed today. You could have put on a better shirt, son.
You could dress up a little bit, put a little something in your hair.
Clap. You're just gonna eternally clapping there.
Yep. Clap.
Just let this go for a bit. No one else is clapping.
It's like that scene in Birdemic where they're all just clapping for a really long time.
Yeah, because they sold all their soul panels.
That was their solar panels.
Everyone sold out solar panels.
Look, I'm really good at selling solar panels.
In light of Lady Brigitte still clapping, settling into a role within the court, we felt it was the right time to make such a match. You are now useful to us. Now may Denmark be all the more strengthened by the union of our throne with one of our greatest noble houses. Oh, Brigitte is a noble. Right, she is. From where? Sorry, small stroke. Why haven't I heard of this? Never mind. Yes, never mind. Pleasant news all around.
It's like, it's fine.
Bernardo. As the next closest holy man among us, if you would do the honors, you don't have to say my name like that, sir.
Oh, here, I'll be Bernardo. My lord, are you certain you don't wish to wait for the castle chaplain to return from the countryside tour?
Absolutely certain, Bernardo. It's cute. It's how you sound. Everyone, it's a Bernardo. We're cool. This is how I relate to people. I'm that kind of boss.
I see. Then of course, my liege, I do my best. Let us all bear witness to the betrothal of Prince Hamlet of Denmark and Lady Brigitte of House Brockenhouse.
I think it's Brockenhuis.
See, if I look closer, I could see that.
Yeah.
Brockenhuis.
Could be Norwegian. Let's Norwegian. I'm gonna go with Norwegian.
That sounds just like it's from some countries with umlauts.
Yes.
On the richest marriage blessing, long continuance and increasing hourly joys be still upon you. Hey. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Are there any here who could provide testimony against this venerable union in the eyes of the law and of God Almighty? Ophelia gotta say something, right?
Yeah, this feels like a setup. I think this is a scene that we can change the course of, because earlier we could get Laertes to stay in Elsinore and probably break this up. So, yeah,
let's do that.
Next loop. Next time we die. Next time we
yes.
Yeah, next time we do the little happy death day thing. We'll do that.
Yes.
I've long believed marriage to be a dead institution, but regardless, best wishes. Certainly none from me.
Perhaps marriage will finally settle the boys' wild side. I support such a union.
Excellent. Then, may the Lord bless this union and guide this couple in their path to marriage. May he watch over them these coming weeks and keep their hearts and souls pure of sin.
Little bit of Dracula in there, but it works.
Pure of sin, yes. And may we all return in good health and good fortune to witness that union. So good.
Clap.
And Hamlet's like,
soul panels. Soul panels.
I don't want soul panels.
But you gotta sell a soul panel. Can I offer you $100? Be sad.
Drama queen.
Yeah.
They look miserable. I did this to them.
Well, yeah,
Aside.
we can change it.
Clap.
I wonder what my brother would think, hint to the player. I imagine he'd be Good game. Well-designed game, thank you.
All is well. There shall be a wedding in several weeks' time.
What a concept.
Yep. What is that?
Lady Brit and Hamlet will shatter and will not recover. Ophelia learns of a future event. Newly betrothed Brit and Hamlet go for a walk. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Princess
Nice.
ambitions. Okay. Now, Polonius follow. Now, let's see, when will to be... Okay, go now. Okay, it's gonna happen now. Ooh, we can do it now. Yeah.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now. Let's do it live.
We'll do it live.
Oh, damn it. They're in red. They're shattered.
Oh no, they're shattered.
Pant. Tank controls.
Someone says, why does Hamlet look like Cole Sprouse?
Oh. Okay, they don't know I'm here.
Because it's making Shakespeare cool for kids.
Yeah, we're CWing this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I want to make her...
I went with Julie Andrews when I did her voice, so...
Oh, okay, I can do that.
I came to find you. I thought you might be out here.
Did you know this would happen?
No, not precisely, but sort of. I suspected. My father sent me to Elsinore to make a suitable match.
I was the last to know. As usual! Happened so swiftly!
Listen, Hamlet, neither of us were pleased to be in that chapel. I know how you still feel for Ophelia. But perhaps there's some kind of arrangement we can broker? Some way we can both find happiness in the mess? Large things are coming, even larger than us both, and I fear for you. You may be mad, but the crimes of the others... You are innocent. Oh, but of the crimes of others. Surely we can work together within the confines of our matchmaking, no?
Oh, the chat is complimenting your Julie Andrews voice.
Oh, thank you, Chad. Thank you.
It's not that simple! My country expects this of me. My mother, my father, my whole life, I knew this would come to pass someday. But I feel it's bearing down on me, crushing me. All of this... What about my life? What about what I want? I mean, I'm dating Betty and it's great, but I mean, she's breaking up cults, and Veronica's nice, but she has her brother's mummified corpse in her room and it's weird, and Archie, he's like a fascist now or something.
Are those all things that happen on Riverdale?
Those are all things that happen on the show Riverdale.
See, I thought Dawson's Creek was tough in my time.
Riverdale is the only show you ever need to watch.
I have it on my list of musical TV episodes I need to watch.
You should. Be forewarned, every season of Riverdale is one episode long. So but just everything happens in a single episode.
My God.
It is the soapiest soap. It is a base. It will eat your skin off. It is that soapy.
Yeah. If there was ever a time for soapy soap, it's this time.
Yeah. So anyway, Cold Sprouts, bring it on. I never asked to I never asked to be here. You just prison.
I don't know. You could ask me some questions, but I don't understand why you sniveling, spineless, self-absorbed, melodramatic, idiotic child.
Ooh, child is in bold. That means we affected something.
Child. You have no idea what I've been through. I've had to do to be here today. Ugh. I hoped to come here to barter peace, but you can think of nothing beyond the end of your own nose, can you? In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Come so far to lose it all, but in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try, keep that in mind. By the way, you're doing a cabaret soon, aren't you?
Oh yes, this Friday.
Yes.
This Friday, doing my house. I live in a house with 6 other performing artists.
Ooh.
And so we call ourselves the Ruckus House. And so this Friday we're doing our 3rd house cabaret.
Nice.
And we have a set list of songs, but we also take live requests. So like last time someone was like, do Ladies Who Lunch. So I did Ladies Who
Nice.
Lunch.
Yeah, if you're like me, and I think you are, Sondheim is just your go-to, like, belt out all your feelings composer. So,
Oh yeah. Like if you want something good at karaoke, and you're like you're not like an Idina Menzel type belter, you're more like Carol Channing, then
an alto.
I recommend, Candor and Ebb and like some Sondheim songs that he wrote for middle-aged ladies are just mwah. They do well. Like Cabaret always kills if you sing that at karaoke.
Oh yeah.
Never doesn't go well.
Oh yeah. So can I come? Yes, I would love to be there. I do have a repertoire that I've been building. So
yes.
I might do Linkin Park in the style of Julie Andrews.
Oh my god, you have to!
By the way, in the chat, does anyone here watch 10-second songs? Because that's, like, my go-to YouTube, like, chill-out channel right now. A guy who runs it, Anthony Vincent, amazing singer, an amazing musician. He does, like...
Will that be live? Sorry, someone in the chat's like, where is it?
Where is it?
It will be live, and it will be on my YouTube channel. So, and that's this Friday, my housemates. And then next Friday, May 1st, I'm doing like a Zoom one where Kyle might be, Kyle's definitely doing a number too.
I'm there.
So that's going to be, so this Friday is like my housemates. And then next Friday, May 1st is going to be like bringing in every YouTuber I can find to do shit like this.
Yeah, so by all means,
it's gonna be fun.
So swing by. So yeah, by all means, swing by.
Yeah, the next 2 Fridays, just go to my YouTube channel and check it out.
Yeah, I'll be there. So
hell yeah.
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. In a few short days, all your burdens shall be lifted from you. Poor fuel.
Fuel.
I wanted to
no,
on that.
It works. It's. I suspect this betrothal shall be far more drawn out than that.
That's not even remotely what I was referring to. Hamlet, listen.
Then you speak in riddles.
Oh, no, you're just all too clueless to look beyond what's happening right here in Elsinore. Just get off Twitter. Ugh. The Last Jedi was good. And not even I can save you from that short-sightedness.
I haven't even seen The Last Jedi. I've just been watching Twitter and all the internet get mad at it.
Yeah. You don't even need to anymore.
I'll see it eventually because it's not going to go away. It's owned by Disney.
Just the discourse. You just need the discourse. Ugh.
Short-sightedness.
I know. I realize that now. I thought there might be a way to help, but it's useless to try. I have confidence in... Oh, good night, Hamlet. I hope you can find some more space in the days ahead. And then...
Oh, I've no time for this! I'm sorry, I'm going with... I need a singer, like an
he just,
emo
like,
singer.
Stepped right to her, man.
Yeah. Okay, you're doing Julie Andrews. Should I just do Chester Bennington?
Yes.
I've no time for this. No time to be lectured by you or anyone else.
Look at his furrowed brows.
Put my trust in you!
That... Wait, what is she... Oh, that idiot! Cheeky! Oh, and then she's like, bye!
Brilliant. Okay.
Hamlet goes Les Miserables. Yeah,
wait, did he... God damn it, where'd he go? Okay, he just...
Wait, Hamlet!
He went to the graveyard to then just go back to the forest path. Okay, I guess he just had to, like, exit the grounds. So, anyway.
Just boned out. Bye, Hamlet.
Alright. Alright, we gotta follow him. Let's see. Where's Dad? Dad's asleep.
Daddy.
Daddy!
Daddy, where are you?
Oh, thank you, Chad.
Wow. Wow, just walked right by her. Wow. Oh.
Yeah, no one in the game really cares, like, who's by you, or, like, no one acknowledges you.
Yeah, right.
Follow. Let me just say that.
Follow. Follow, 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 follow. That's my mantra. Every time I unfollow someone, I sing, try to remember the kind of September.
Oh,
and
in college
unfollow.
No, in high school I did a musical theater camp, and we did Fantastics. Yeah, Soon It's Gonna Rain was the song I had to do with my scene partner.
That's such a good song.
I think my dad did it when he was younger. My parents.
My dad did it too.
My parents met doing community theater, so that explains.
My parents met doing community theater.
Hey!
What show were they doing? What show were they doing?
Blithe Spirit, Noel Coward.
My parents were doing A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Who were they?
Hero and Philia.
Wonderful. I can't remember the names. I can't remember the names in Blithe Spirit, but Dad was the Rex Harrison role. I think I can't remember if Mom was the first or the second wife, but they both become ghosts. So the story my dad tells me about how they met was they said to each other, "Well, we know how to fight. Let's get married." Which I really good advice. It's good advice.
You got to know how to fight with your partner because it's going to happen if you're going to be with someone long enough.
Yeah, because you need to learn how to problem solve and do it in a healthy way because problems will come up. It's just, a thing that you have to do. Anyway. Yeah.
Oh, wait, someone in the chat says, my parents met doing Grease.
Who did they play?
Yeah, tell us who they played,
there's
Jesse.
Gonna be
Jesse.
There's going to be a time delay on that. Fast forward.
Yep, there is.
Yep. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing the musical equivalent of Beethoven's Fifth. A verbal equivalent.
Get it.
Man, Dad can book it.
Dad, why are you running from me?
Okay. All recent events have made it clear Hamlet is dangerous and must be dealt with. Duh. Perhaps it's time we fulfilled his request to be sent away. Back to university.
Okay, guy in the chat says they were Danny and Sandy.
Oh wow. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful.
That's great. That's fantastic. All right, continue.
Back to university at Wittenberg, you mean? Wittenberg? No. The prince deserves to see new sights, don't you think? I was thinking England, something like assisting on a diplomatic endeavor on behalf of the Danish throne, that is. My lord, I recommend a bit of a target spying first. Maybe we can learn something that will help us. Very well, Polonius. If that is what you think best.
If that's your real name.
Sorry,
so dumb.
Actually, fun bit of Hamlet trivia. The only character in the play who was never referred to by his first name. Can you guess who it is?
Never referred to by their first name?
Yes.
No, tell me.
It's Claudius. He is never called Claudius in the play. He's always the king or my uncle. Yeah. So anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So wait, how do we know his name is Claudius?
It's written down. It's in the script.
Well, I mean, I know it's in the script, but
I mean, the actors know.
How would the groundlings in Shakespeare's time know?
I think his name doesn't actually really matter to the plot. I mean, we know that he's the king, and we know that the guy he killed was Hamlet Senior. We know that he is the king and the uncle, and that's the important information. So
the masses can follow that.
Exactly. I mean, Shakespearean plays were where all of the basic storytelling techniques of like modern mass entertainment were set up. So
yeah. Did you ever see anything at the Old Globe in London?
No, I have been there. So I did like a touristy thing. I've been to London a couple times because we lived close there. A couple times on just a vacation, a couple times on school trips, but I have been to the Globe. I'd love to go back there, and I'd love to.
I saw King John there, like in the past 5 years, which is one that I didn't really know because no one does it very much.
Yeah, it's an obscure one.
But then I went a couple years ago to see a friend of mine, and then I went to see a version of The Tempest done with all women, like set in a prison.
Ooh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, no wait, hold on. It's not Fiona Shaw. I always mix her up with Fiona Shaw. It's that other British actress who I'm gonna look her up in a moment.
Help.
But she was She was Prospero, and she was so good. And I wish I have to look it up. She's one of those British lady actors who you're like, oh yeah, that British lady actor. You know, she seems like she'd be good at Shakespeare. She's one of those.
Yeah. Speaking of the Old Globe, in the doobly-doo in the chat and thing below, I put a link to the Globe Theater's 2018 performance of Hamlet at the Globe. Blanking on the name of the actress who plays Hamlet, but it's a wonderful, wonderful production. The actor who plays Ophelia is great too. So yeah, if you want to see some actual Shakespeare and not just, you know, two nerds talking about Shakespeare after this, by all means. So anyway,
there's that clip of God, what is it? There's like that video online from some British thing where they're all it's all these Shakespearean actors who come out and they read to be or not to be, and they all stress a different word.
Yes.
And a different like highbrow British actor comes like it's like
I've seen that. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking.
Tim Minchin starts it.
Yes.
Like,
I know
anyway,
what you're talking about. It's for the
tangent now.
it's in the it was made by the Royal Shakespeare Company for Shakespeare's the 400th anniversary of his death in 2016.
Yeah.
And it was put on just as this whole, like, festival of different Shakespeare monologues from all different plays, like, arranged as seasonal. So, like, there were songs from Shakespeare's plays that were sung to pass the markings of seasons. And, yeah, the to be or not to be thing was done by that.
Yeah, and by the way, I looked her up. It's Harriet Walter.
Thank you.
Harriet Walter in The Tempest.
Yeah.
In it worked in a prison sometimes. Sometimes I was like, I don't know if you guys have thought this whole thing out, but I feel like that happens with a lot of Shakespeare adaptations where you go with some like really high concept thing. So eventually you're going to get to something in the text where you're like, this doesn't quite work, but whatever.
Yeah. Have you seen Slings and Arrows?
Hell yeah, I've seen
Slings and Arrows.
I love slings and arrows, man.
I threw him in the river and swans ate him.
Oh God, I need to watch that again.
Yes.
I need to really binge it up.
It's got to be streaming anyway.
All right, game.
To be or not to be. So the to be or not to be speech. I took a history of Shakespeare performance class in college, and it's a really great. DC is a really great place to learn about Shakespeare because the Folger Shakespeare library is there, and there's so many resources there. Like it's the DC theater scene is so Shakespeare based because of that, and you know all the politicians who are all like well read and you know educated, and they use Shakespeare a lot in their arguments, and so does the president oftentimes.
Sure.
The president Lincoln was shot by a Shakespearean actor in Ford's Theater.
He sure was, and then he quoted some fucking Shakespeare.
Yes, he did. I've been to Ford's Theater. I've been to DC.
Yeah, me too.
I lived in DC. The first theater I went to in DC, I think, if it wasn't like the Smithsonian performance that they did for kids, it was at Ford's Theater, where we were given like a tour of the place and told in like, point for point, plot for plot, how Lincoln was shot during the performance of My American Cousin. Followed by
seems like a prime field trip spot.
Oh yeah. Oh, DC definitely. All the museums there are free, which explains me. Which explains why I am the way that I am.
Well, you know, one of the only times I've been to DC, I went in college with my best friend specifically so we could go see the Sondheim celebration at the Kennedy Center.
Yes.
And so we saw Sunday in the Park with George Company and
wait, damn it.
Sweeney Todd.
I think we missed To Be or Not to Be. Damn it.
No!
Well. Yeah.
We were talking and we were like...
No, wait, sorry. No. What happened? You know what happened?
What?
We saw it. That conversation was them. I guess whatever they do to spy on him. I guess the two things don't, like, happen congruently. And
do you want to read it? I have it right here. I have the monologue right here. I opened my script to it and everything.
Damn it. Sure. Yeah, I guess I don't want to waste it. All right, I have some water here.
To be or not to
let me get some water. Let me get some water if we're gonna do this. Be right back.
Okay. As he's getting water, I'm gonna say it really fast. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in mind to suffer the courageous force in order to take arms against the troubles, and by opposing end them, to die to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks. That's damn it! That flesh is air too. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die to sleep perchance a dream. Hey, there's the rub. For in that sleep of dream, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. Hey, I wasn't doing anything while you were gone.
Okay, and we're back. Now, I've never played Hamlet. I know most of the speech. I need some direction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's a voice I can use for him? Should I keep doing Cole Sprouse?
Okay, so I think you should go for like a Mandy Patinkin vibe.
Okay, Mandy Patinkin. Oh, I can do a Mandy Patinkin. Okay.
So a Mandy Patinkin.
I'm Mandy Patinkin. Chicken pastry.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
I love Sunday in the Park with George. My dad has told
it's my favorite.
My dad has told me that when I was born, he ran around my room just painting things and setting up furniture with that soundtrack on repeat. So,
I love that show so much. That was one of the shows I saw at the Kennedy Center, and I saw Raul Esparza do it.
Oh God, I love his performance so much.
Oh my God, and I was dying. I was really, really, really.
Actually, can I do Raul Esparza?
Go to London.
Can I do?
Yes, do Raul Esparza.
All right.
So you hit the note, and then you get to the vibrato only at the very end of the note, because that's how Raul does it.
Is alone, not alive.
Yeah. He goes alive
like that. Like that?
He's got that slow vibrato.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone to hold you too close. Someone to hurt you too deep. Someone to sit in your chair and ruin your sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Like that?
Yes.
Okay. I have the voice now. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and, by opposing, end them. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. Line?
Sorry, I was listening to you and then I stopped. Okay, wait. The outrageous or to take arms against the sea and troubles and opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more.
To die, to sleep, no more. And if to sleep, that is to say, we end the thousand... Sorry?
The heartache!
We end the heartache and thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. To die, to sleep. To sleep.
You already did that. 'Tis a consummation.
'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. Thank you.
Now you to die to sleep.
To die, to sleep. To sleep. Perchance to dream. Hi!
Yes!
There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil that must give us pause. Line?
This is where it starts to get like, oh, we don't know this.
Yeah.
There's the respect that makes
calamity of such long life. Line?
Oh, and this, yeah. For who would bear the whips and thorns of time?
For who would bear the whips and thorns of time? Do you want to take it from here? I'm blanking.
The oppressor's wrong. No, it's all good. I've got it right here.
Thank you.
The oppressor's wrong. The proud man's contumely. The pangs of disprized love. The law's delay. The insolence of office burns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make, with a bear who would these fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than lie to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with this regard of their currents turn awry, and loose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia. Nymph in thy horizons, be all my sins remembered. And then she's like, hey. Hi.
Bravissimo.
Hi.
Bravissimo, bravissimo. Wonderful.
Bravo. We're acting. We're doing acting here.
We to bead or not. Excellent.
To bead or not.
So I'm a chicken for not stabbing myself. That's all you had to say.
Yep. Such a chicken.
Cool. Now that we've done that, map. Hamlet, okay, they're gathering ingredients for their potion. Let's follow Hamlet. Okay, next item on the to-do list is the play. So let's go
It's
ahead.
the thing! It's the thing!
It's the thing. We're in to capture the conscience of the thing. So let's go ahead and follow the player king.
Peter Quince! Oh. Player King. Who was the Player King in the Kenneth Branagh movie?
Didn't
they have like a whole fun
Yes,
group of
yes, it was
actors?
Charlton Heston. It was Charlton Heston. this dude.
This motherfucker.
This motherfucker, Charlton Heston. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that scans. I mean, I know it's a small part, but can't we get a better actor for this?
See, that's literally what I think of every time. Now, someone said do it as James Varney.
Not
To be or not to be.
you want to just keep doing to be or not to be in different impressions?
That is the question, Vern.
All right, give me a voice.
Wait, hold on. So, Angela Lansbury.
Ooh. Tale as old as time. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of trouble and by opposing, end them. How's that?
Ooh, I like that. That was good.
All right,
End them.
Okay, let's do, Idina Menzel. How about that? Ooh, he's moving.
Okay.
To be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler
Okay.
in the mind.
Okay, I'm done.
I got one. Billy Joe Armstrong.
Oh my God.
To be or not to
yeah.
be, that is the
To-
question.
Yeah.
Whether
be or
it's-
not to be.
Whether it's nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows.
Yeah.
right.
To die, to sleep, perchance to dream.
Okay, actually, this is a good time to announce a series that I've been working on. Years ago, I did this video where I sang a lot of Beatles songs and talked about, like, poetic meter. And, a lot of people seem to like that.
I like
Since I have an audience, I might as well announce I'm bringing it back in, like, a serialized form. And I'm not going to focus on Shakespeare or the Beatles. It's going to be, various poets, various songwriters, because
Sondheim.
I definitely want to do Sondheim. I could totally do, like, a Shakespeare monologue in a Sondheim style. That could be fun.
Get me in there for that. You got to get one of
Absolutely.
those, like,
I want to do, like, open auditions for it. I want to get, like, as many singers as possible so I can get, like, a range of
please.
people. Because it would be weird if I, like, sang Maya Angelou in the style of Nicki Minaj or something like that. Oh, which is totally possible.
I think so. I can do the patter. I'm good at the patter.
You mock me because I dance like I got diamonds between my thighs, but still like dust I rise. That sort of thing. But I can't do that. Anyway,
I think
so that I don't have a title for it yet, but that is the pitch I'm going for right now. It's a work in progress, untitled poetry music project. I'm saying it now. Cool.
I think you should just call it Untitled Poetry Project. Or
I'm gonna find the title at some point.
Someone said Harry Carey is portrayed by Will Ferrell.
I mean, I'm very changing faces. Oh wait.
Oh wait, hold on. It could do like wait, hold on. What a noble mind is here o'erthrown.
Okay.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Wonderful. Okay, my turn. Give me something.
Give me some. Can you do Carol Channing?
Would you like me to do Carol Channing?
Oh my God. Yes.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Yes.
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take odds against the sea of troubles and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep. No more. And if to sleep, to stay, the end, the thousand, yada yada. Anyway, that's my Carol. That's my Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
The chat, I miss the Shakespeare vids too. I just haven't figured out what I want to do. I mean, I'm still into Shakespeare. I will always love Shakespeare. It's just I haven't figured out, how to do them. And
I love your Shakespeare vids. I
thank
learned
you.
so much from them. And I can't remember. I know you did them for so long. You touched on some of the musical adaptations, yeah?
Briefly. Very briefly. I didn't touch about. I haven't done Kiss Me Kate. I'd love to, But I
Kiss
did.
Me Kate would be fun because it was like at the time it was written, it was like very sharp commentary.
Oh yeah.
Cole Porter, and now Kiss Me Kate is passe. Like they just had a Broadway revival that was not super
flopped,
great
yeah.
because you can't really do much with it anymore. That last great production in like the early 2000s, you know, with like Maren Maisie and Brian Stokes.
I saw that one
like
in London. I saw it one in London. Yeah, so good.
And it sucks because Brush Up Your Shakespeare is one of my favorite Cole Porter songs. I love that song. I did it at a cabaret like maybe a year ago just because I just love it, and girls never get to do it. And I don't know, something about singing those like I'm a dumb gangster singing Troilus and Cressida. I don't know, something about it.
If your girl's acting heinous, kick her right in the Coriolanus.
God, it's so good. Cole Porter, like, man, the lyrics that guy could write.
Yeah.
And I love his like ridiculous, unnecessary encores.
Yes.
Like it just like comes back in with
Yeah. Actually,
there's
Jody and I watched that Royal Shakespeare Company performance, the 400-year anniversary. They sang "Brush Up Your Shakespeare," and she just asked, "Is this from a musical?" And I said, "Yes." Yeah. And she asked,
Yes,
"Is it a good musical?" Because it is so corny and it is so old. But
no, it's so dated. But the movie version is great because you see young Bob Fosse.
Oh yeah,
and he's in a really small little part, but you can tell his section in that fucking Tom, Dick, or Harry song where they're all going a dick, 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 a dick. But then they get to the section that's his dance, and the second they come out, you're like, oh my god, that's Bob Fosse choreography. It's all sexual and like, oh my god, it's so good.
Fosse-esque, yeah.
It is.
Who's Petrucci on that? Howard Keel?
Yes, it's Howard Keel.
Yes.
It is Howard Keel. Yeah.
One of the greatest bassists to ever lived.
Oh my god, I miss
Where is the life that late I led? Where is it now? Totally dead.
See, and the thing is, like, the songs in Kiss Me Kate, a lot of them are really, really good. Like, you should just do them at cabarets. You don't have to do the show anymore. Like, I Hate Men is amazing. Like, that's such a great song.
We should totally do a Kiss Me Kate cabaret.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, it'd be fun to do, like, Shakespeare musical cabaret because there's Kiss Me Kate. I mean, there's obviously West Side Story.
Yep.
Let's see. What else? Boys from Syracuse.
Yep.
Let's see. There's more. I just have
Parts of Hamilton. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day.
I love that. And then he mentions the play without mentioning the title because
they think me Macbeth.
To say, but they can't. He made sure not to say it because it's bad luck to say Macbeth.
But he still said Macbeth.
I know, but it's fun.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, he's a good songwriter. He's funny.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
Anyway, where were we? We're getting really off topic. So without further ado, it's 8:08. Usually our streams go for about an hour. Let's wrap this up. So without further ado, A Tale of Tragedy and Woe. So Quince, what voice are we gonna go with?
So he's gonna talk about the most. What is it in Midsummer? The title is so hilarious. It's the most lamentable tragedy and humorous tale of Pyramus and Thisbe, or whatever. Yes,
Pyramus and Breath, Hard Ice and Wonder Strange Snow, whatever. The Murder of Gonzago. Anyway, The Murder of Gonzago.
I love
clap,
the
clap,
Murder
clap,
of
clap,
Gonzago.
clap. Listen to event.
I don't think we've seen this one before, have we, my love?
Not familiar to me, no. I, for one, am thoroughly excited.
Fucking incel.
Horatio, keep a close eye on Claudius. Watch his face for me. Certainly, but why?
Ooh, I love this music.
Me too. Our tale, my friends, takes us to the fair city of Vienna, where King Gonzago and his wife, Battista, are not so happily wed.
Wait, what? Is that from the show?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Isn't
right.
from The Taming of the Shrew?
Yes, but it's not Vienna.
Wait, am I making that Oh, I know. We opened in Venice, we next play Verona, then on to Cremona.
Then Mantua and Padua.
Mantua and Padua, then we open again. Where? Okay, Baptista. My king, let us count 1,000 journeys of the sun and... Oh, wait, no, I'm going to give her a more annoying voice. Oh, I'm going to do that Simpsons mayor.
I lost it.
I know.
I clicked.
It's okay. Oh!
Actually, you wanted...
my love!
No, go ahead.
I must leave you soon. My form is weak and frail, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind.
Mr. Sheffield!
Mr. Sheffield. But never fear, a new husband you shall find. He's very meek.
Oh, confound the rest! Loving anyone else would be treason in my breast. Oh, I made a rhyme. Ha!
Ooh, that's like a play.
The only women who can love a second husband must surely have killed the first. Oh, Rick, I don't know what they're doing. Naturally, Gonzago's evil brother, Lucianus, that's from something. Is that Titus Andronicus?
That sounds like it.
Has something more sinister in mind. He plans to steal his brother's crown for himself.
I love the spotlight on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Tim Curry.
Yes.
None of you shall sit upon the throne, but I, Lucianus.
I'm gonna do Tim Curry too.
You gotta add more.
Well, I'm gonna do Russian Tim Curry, so bear with me.
Okay, excellent.
Lucianus poisons his own brother as he lies sleeping in the garden. I shall go to the one place that is not poisoned by capitalism. Space! Anyway. Jesus. Die, you old fool, once and for all.
Die, you old fool.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's acting.
Oh. What do you call this play again, Gerda?
I cannot recall. And he just jumped right up.
The queen comes across the body of her dead husband. Let's go up to the lab and see what's on the slab.
Slumber and hold me. My love, why are your lips so pale and your cheeks so white? He's a really good actor.
Oh! You want to take it?
He's dead. They're wearing different masks, like the Greek tragedians.
Yes.
So she bent down. She changed her mask and went, "Ow, ow, he's dead."
What is this performance? Who organized this? Hamlet, stop performance. Haven't you seen what you meant to? Shh. Here's the important part. Now, as king, the evil Lucianus swoops in to retrieve his prize, the queen. Come now, Queen Baptista, to the altar we must hurry. Give you some of my toxic love.
I protest. I'll never love you. Why? Make a sad face. And he's like, oh.
But, milady...
How can I ever love another after Gonzaga?
Estelle Harris as Batista, says the chat.
It's like that dumb... It's like that girl who's like the mayor's girlfriend on The Simpsons. Oh, Mr. Mayor! That girl.
Like a gun mall.
Yeah. She's so funny.
What do you think, Mother?
The lady protests too much. Oh, reference.
Stop!
Hammer time.
I need to leave.
Claudius?
I feel ill. I need to leave now. Cancel the play.
Whoa. The entire play? Because we were all
now!
enjoying. Okay, all right.
Well, that was odd. Hush, Horatio.
Hush, Horatio! Shh. Everyone, we'll have sweet meat served in the grand hall shortly. Nothing to worry about. Everything.
I knew it. Did you see his face, Horatio? I'll take that spirit's word for 1,000 pounds. Spirit in bold. I saw it too. He's gone and run off. I'm going to pursue him. I have to know the truth, one way or another. All right. Becomes upset, will recover overnight. Okay. All stuff we know. I mean, the play is just happening now, so... I think the next relevant scene for us... want to just... let's see. I'm trying to think of the sequence of events. Can we get into... No, wait. I'm trying to think. Trying to think like a gamer. It is a game. Now, Gertrude...
How does the gamer think?
Gertrude, you need to get into Gertrude's chambers because that's where Polonius is going to be stabbed. Polonius is there.
Stabby, stabby.
So, let's go ahead and follow Dad and see if we can't, sneak in. And let's see if we can't get behind the tapestry with him. Huh. Queen's plants. Queen's chambers. Hey, the Queen. Talk. Bernard's mysterious playmaster.
Talk, Queen, talk.
My father's murder. Okay, what's gonna get me into her bedroom? That came out wrong.
Heyo. That's what she said.
Okay, what should I say to her? What's wrong with him? I think that's...
What's wrong with Hamlet? Yeah, what's wrong with Hamlet?
I mean, that's what gets Polonius and Gertrude in the room in the first place, so I think if I get in on that, we can, get to the scene where Hamlet stabs Dad. What, again?
Stabby.
Oh, my poor Hamlet. I fear he is well and truly mad. His behavior is beyond even regular mourning. My husband and I will speak to him. This is troubling news. Thank you for letting us know so hastily.
Sure.
Alright. Okay, now let's placate Hamlet. Alright, okay, maybe not the best. Lady Britt. She has the key. Lady Britt has the key. No, wait, no. Okay, I'm going through who to talk to. Irma. Where's the cook? Okay, she's
making that stew.
She's disappeared. Guard.
What's she up to?
Cubilius. Okay, I can't talk to him. I can talk to Bernardo, and, Bernardo might have a key. Locked. I know that. Who would have access to Gertrude's chambers? Gertrude, obviously. Polonius. Okay, let's go to Dad.
Run, Ophelia.
Okay, let's sneak into the Queen's bed, and that's not awkward. That's not an awkward phrasing at all.
Just a chamber.
Okay.
Let's see, messy papers.
Messy papers, books.
Books.
Father's bed, yeah. Predicting
Father's
the future.
staring at the wall
Happens. Unlike event, Queen grabs Hamlet. King seeks salvation in the chapel. We know that. Okay, at some point in the near future, Polonius will be in... Father fancies himself a scholar, I think. He certainly carries on like one. I'm right here!
Oh, you think you're so smart, Dad.
Mm-hmm. You don't know anything. Do you even know who Migos is? Do you know that? I'm young.
I love that little fast forward clock, like she's just standing in his room.
Yeah, like Paranormal Activity style.
Yeah.
Or The Sims, I guess. I wonder if this is based on the same engine that The Sims uses. I mean, it looks like it. Same. Can we get in? Can we get in? Damn it. Talk. Queen's chambers are locked.
Oh, who's this guy? I need access to the Queen's personal chambers. Can you help me?
I don't know for sure, Ophelia. Queen likes her privacy. Ladies only, as far as I know.
Well, Oh.
Stand by my words. Only Britt, Irma, and her Highness have keys to get in.
Marcellus Washburn. Now, the woman who kissed on the very first date is usually... See.
And the woman who kissed on the very second date is anything but fussy.
And the woman who waits the third time around, hand the glass, feet on the ground.
She's your shapoopy, 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 shapoopy. We're quoting Family Guy, sort of.
No, I'm quoting the Music Man.
I know, but everyone...
The normies think.
Seth MacFarlane, must be destroyed. Okay, Hamlet.
Oh, he's the worst.
Hamlet's there. Go to Hamlet. Maybe he can get in. All right, can we follow him in? Okay. Damn it.
Someone says maybe Irma is the spy.
Maybe Irma. Maybe Britt. Locked.
Yeah, Britt.
Damn it. Can we look in?
Who would have access to Gertrude's chamber?
Well, you know that. Irma maintains these plants. Can we look in?
Irma
I mean, we're so
maintains-
close. We're so close to an actual scene. And we're off stage.
Come on, we're in the wings.
It's
we're
in
waiting.
blue. It's happening.
We're gonna miss our cue. It's that dream.
Yep. Oh well. Okay, maybe next time. I guess next round we'll focus on getting the key. So let's fast forward. I think all we have left to do is die. So let's
die. Has she not gone mad yet? We don't get to see her go crazy.
No. No. They cut that whole thing because, like, in this telling, she's not mad. She was assassinated, and they covered it up to make it look like a suicide. So there's no scene of her like dealing out flowers, unfortunately.
But it's such a good scene.
I know.
I remember when I read it in high school, because you know when you read it in high school and like every day you read it as a class, and so the teacher like assigns who's reading what part that day.
Yeah.
You know, and so I remember waiting, and I was like, I just want to play her in the crazy scene, and my teacher had me play her in the crazy scene.
Nice.
I was so happy. That's all I wanted.
Nice. Okay, so we already know what's gonna happen. Ophelia.
Ophelia, yes?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this. Your father is dead. There was an altercation with the prince. My lady, if there's anything I can do...
Oh, no, Bernardo, that's all right. I'll see him again soon enough.
What?
Happy Death Day! We're Happy Death Daying it. It's just death means nothing.
Oh, does she know that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I can only hope so. May we all be reunited in the heaven. May we all take the warp whistle to go to the last level together.
Okay.
I'm a Mario.
Cool, Mario. Heaven. Of course. My father, there was something he wanted me to have. A key to the chest in his room.
Ah, yes, we did find something like that. It's yours now, the least that I can do, my lady. That's how you do it in Italian. I'm truly sorry, Ophelia, but now I must inform the rest of the castle. No, we already know what's going to happen. Okay.
No, we know it's okay. No, I'd rather be alone right now.
I've seen this play. Shakespeare, right? It's,
Yeah.
I think I remember reading in school. Yeah. Okay, so let's go upstairs to Dad's room and look in his trunk, and then we get stabbed.
Ooh, stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Books. Father always fancied himself a scholar.
Father always fancied him a scholar.
Yeah. Messy papers.
Let's see.
How
Let's
did my father
look
find
around.
anything? There's a note
There's
here.
a note.
As I was preparing for my
Father,
journey
as I
last
was
night, I attempted to
preparing-
find a certain loot of mine, which was the favorite amongst my collection. It's gone missing from its case. I'm certain Hamlet stole it. If you could somehow arrange its return during my absence, I would be overjoyed. Don't hesitate to get Bernardo involved. My love, Laertes. Laertes lost his guitar.
Ugh.
I mean, Laertes definitely
Laertes.
would be the guy who, brings an acoustic guitar to a party.
He's like, I brought my guitar. So I should just start playing a little.
You guys like Oasis and Zeppelin? You guys like Zeppelin?
You like Sublime. You like some Sublime?
There's a lady who's sure that glitters is gold. I wonder if I could find it for him. We found a fetch quest.
In my next life.
A missing loot. Cool. Peculiar Tales, Volume 3. Oh yeah, we've been finding like books with little short stories.
Oh my god, you could read a whole story about the cleric butler.
Yeah. You want to take this like paragraph by paragraph, alternate?
Sure.
Okay. March. This morning I awoke from a vision of God as I slept. I saw him before me in all his glory, and he spoke to me. When the dream faded, I realized my face was wet with tears. The Lord told me to enter the service of a certain Duke Iocus living in a town near here, and to oversee the man's baptism. This particular duke was orphaned as a child, and as such, his holy education had been sorely neglected. I knew I had no choice but to obey God's will and to go seek out this man. That very dawn... Sorry, go ahead.
I thought we were going paragraph.
I forgot, sorry.
No, it's all good. That very dawn, I packed my things, paid the tab at my inn, and traveled over Golden Hill until I reached the gates of Iocus' estate. Duke Iocus is a man of notorious reputation, to be certain, handsome but wicked. Of course, as I have sworn a vow of modesty and chastity, I knew his wicked vices would have no one on me.
I knocked once, and, hearing a shout, interpreted as an invitation to enter. Imagine my surprise when I found the good Duke himself in the middle of beastly fornication with a young maiden on the floor of the foyer, no less.
Oh, shit. Oh my god!
The two of them were braying and sweating as nothing I'd ever seen. Maybe a donkey. Maybe a donkey would bray and sweat, but I don't know. I've never seen one.
Jesus.
Flushing red, I coughed politely to make my presence known, but the Duke merely rolled over and lazily extended a hand in greeting. Aha! A cleric, he boomed. What brings you to my estate? Wow.
Oh my god.
You do you, dude.
I introduced myself and declared my purpose to him while he was still in her, apparently, asking if he wished to be baptized. He roared with laughter. What rubbish, he explained to me, that he had no need for a holy man, but all the need in the world for a stalwart butler. And so, before I could think of anything better, I agreed to serve him in that capacity. I warn you, new cleric butler, Iokas swore, I shall never believe in any god you serve. He may say this now, but I believe I can change his heart. You go.
April. My lord Iokas has kept me busy this last month. Oh, this is gonna be... Let's end it here. We're probably gonna get stabbed after this. This is an excellent way to end the stream, I think.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
Good.
get stabbed.
Hard out. One of my continual duties is to ensure the sanctity of his personal bed chamber, especially its cleanliness. Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, oh.
So that he might continue to seduce all manner of impressionable young folk into it at all hours of the day and night. His lust seems to know no boundaries. I find it both frightening and some of the matter of clinical interest to me. I invented the blacklight specifically for this job. I need help.
I got problems. I don't know why I accepted this job. Today, when tidying his chamber, I thought, I might as well leave my Bible at his bedside. Surely, I thought he might read a page or two.
I was right. He pushed into my room later that evening without knocking and handed the Bible back to me. What a fascinating book, he declared.
Have you come to know God?
Sort of. I read only the book called Song of Songs, of course.
Well, that's the horny one.
Yeah, it's the horniest Bible verse. Bible book. Yeah, that's the horny Bible book.
He doesn't know anything about the Bible, but he managed to turn to the Song of Songs.
Yeah, that's the book you read in Bible college. I guess.
Yeah, right?
People have sex at Christian colleges. They must, right? I mean, illicitly, but, they should.
They must do something.
Yeah. And what of the rest of it, my liege?
He shrugged. Dull, dry, lacking in action, heavy-handed on the miracles, service the plot. Oh, my God. She was a Palpatine the whole time. Couldn't get through half of it without falling asleep. And he spun on his heel and left. He just went fight.
Okay, just the heel spinning. I'm picturing like Bill Nighy for him.
Oh yeah.
For this character,
doing a little spin.
Horny old man. May. For the last month, my lord Iokas kindly allowed me to bring a prayer group into his home. It is but once a week, on the Sabbath. Tonight's subject was on preparing oneself to enter the communion of marriage and opening one's heart to God. 3 young women and 3 young men came to our door, all of them in their finest clothing. This is going to end well. Ready to receive the word. Ordinarily, Iokas is prone to leaving home on nights like these to drink and play, but tonight he seemed compelled to linger. Dad reads this?
This is Dad's porn.
Oh, God.
All right. Not 1 hour in, after the wine had been served, Iokas came to me. We've nothing to serve them to eat. Emily, come on. We've nothing to serve them to eat, he fretted. Nothing but bread and cheese. What sort of a meal is this? My good cleric, run into the town and purchase an entire boar at once. I donned my cloak, took a satchel of gold, and started off, giving the group my apologies. And he came back to an orgy. Tell me he came back
but
to
3
an orgy.
hours later, I returned to a scene which disturbed me to my core. Ding, ding, ding. Full points.
What?
10 points to, what's your house? Gryffindor, I want to guess, but,
It's Gryffindor?
Yeah. Ravenclaw.
Yeah, totally.
Of course, yeah.
Totally.
So,
Okay.
Dear Penthouse.
Yeah.
Around the threshold... Yeah, like it. I like it. Keep that beat going.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Around the threshold. Keep going. I like it. I like the beat. Around the threshold of the front door were strewn half a dozen empty wineskins. Entering the foyer, I saw two of the young women giggling and chasing after the lads, all of them naked as babes and red in the face. From upstairs, I could faintly hear the sound of distant moans.
My dude, I called out. What manner of sin is going on in this home? 6 voices rang out in muffled, sensual laughter.
What manner indeed? I can be as specific as you like. Oh no. Duke Iokas called back, the 7th voice, barely stifling his own laugh. Though we're preoccupied, friends make room in the bath. I'm coming in.
I think I must have gone into a dead faint. Then I knelt on the floor and prayed with all my might.
Later that night, Iokas burst into my chambers. His hair was wild, his eyes rolling. He was stark naked. Praise God! He shouted.
I beg your pardon, I said, bleary and half awake.
My dear cleric, I've seen the light. I want you to baptize me immediately, tomorrow, at dawn, if possible.
What? My lord, I said in shock. What's changed your mind?
Iokas shook his head. I was nestled in a pile of limbs and lovemaking for hours. Great Friday afternoon, gotta say. I thought for a moment
Just
I might...
another day.
Yeah, Thursday, you know. I thought for a moment I might die entwined like that, and I did experience a death of sorts. But then, at the moment of release...
yeah.
A sense of utter peace came over me in the manner of which I can hardly describe. You can describe it. I think it's a pretty common feeling.
Your
dude.
body is a wonderland.
I've never felt so content, so magical, so right. I remembered all your endlessly dull lectures about the Holy Spirit, and I knew then that this surely must be your God's way of speaking through me. This must be how you feel every day.
I stared for a moment in horror. Neither of us spoke. So, you'll be baptized? Audience roars in applause! I ventured after a long silence.
Right away, my good man. I want to be a Christian.
Fair enough, I said, and went back to sleep.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. The end. Thank you for coming to our sermon. We will be having donut holes in the lobby.
I did not know this was going to turn into some, like,
we found our dad's porn.
Here.
Oh, God.
It's daddy's porn. No one wants to find dad's porn. No one.
God. Well, anyway, oh, God, what's the Nick Offerman bit? Maintain a long personal relationship with Jesus Christ if it gets you sex.
Oh, yeah.
And that is the moral of the story. We learned something about Dad.
The end. Oh, Dad! Wow, I can't believe Dad has something like this in his room. It's
yeah,
so
right.
Weird. It's like I would never have.
Cool. All right.
Okay, can I get stabbed now?
Yeah, excellent. So we found porn. Let's get stabbed. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Lady Ophelia. And she's like, "Hey, you're back." Oh, look at her. She's so mad. I will find you and uncover your crime.
Oh, I forgot the chest! Damn it, I forgot to open the chest. Oh, well.
We were having too much fun.
Way too much fun. Any time spent having fun is not wasted. Exactly. And by all means, if you want to come back on the stream, please. And if you have any theater friends, any YouTube friends,
Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
It's been a joy. It has been an absolute joy having you on.
Well, thank you. This has been so much fun. And I also, I bet I could get, like, maybe my brother / Gerald.
I'd love that. He's a really talented guy. I'd love to have him on. I don't think I've ever talked to him, so that'd be great.
I don't think you have, too. So, you could get him, and it could also be Gerald there at the same time. So that'd be very exciting.
Yeah. Ooh.
So,
that'd be fun. Okay.
I'll tell him about it. I'll pass him your way. But this was so much fun. This is, like, the closest I've come to playing, like, a video game in a long time.
Nice. All right. Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
A piece in someone's larger schemes. Okay. And that's our guest screen.
Goes.
And that's an episode. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It has been Wednesday. It is
that was
what?
So fun.
I had so much fun. Thank you for coming out again. It is now 8:35. We're hanging up.
Yeah.
Emily, is there anything you want to promote before we leave?
No, just again reminder that this Friday on my channel, Cabaret, starting at 6 o'clock Pacific time, because I live in California.
Mm-hmm.
And then next Friday, May 1st, that's when I'm doing the big Zoom Cabaret that Kyle's definitely going to be on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's going to start.
I'm looking forward to that.
At like, yes, that's going to start at like 5 and go for hours and hours and hours. Everyone's going to have a time, so I'm sure you'll be able to tell everyone exactly when you're going on. So
I will,
so just I'll put my channel again on the chat right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Come check us out.
Yeah, come to our show. I'll definitely be curating my Spotify karaoke playlist to see what I can actually do for the stream. So, but
that will be so much fun.
Anyway, I am Kyle Calgren, and this has been Emily Clark at Streams Held High. We have been playing Elsinore. Thank you so much for coming out. If you like the stream and you want to support me, us, the first person, plural or singular, whatever, I have a Patreon, I have a Ko-fi, I have a Twitter. They're all in the link below the video. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Trans rights, death to fascism, good night.
Yeah!
Exeunt omnes.
Sic Semper Tyrannis!
Sic Semper Tyrannis, yes.